everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Crystal and today we're going to be playing with the new Morphe Madison Beer collection. If you don't know who Madison Beer is, she was kind of discovered by Justin Bieber. He found her singing videos on YouTube, retweeted them on his Twitter, and the rest is history. Recently, she's been making waves again as a famous TikToker. This is like a oxymoron. Just a side note, did not purchase this collection because I'm a mega fan or a stan or whatever. But the colors are really pretty, so if you're interested in finding out more about this collection and how it performs, then let's get started. So first I want to talk about what is in the collection. We have the eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna get further into this later on in the video, but it looks like this. She also released some liquid highlighters. I will put all the colors up here somewheres. She released 5 lip glosses. One of them was a clear gloss. I'll put that collection here as well. And what am I missing? Oh, the setting sprays. 2 luminous setting sprays in 2 different shades for 2 different skin tones. I will also put those here. Okay, so now that we have that, oh wait, I'm forgetting the brushes. She also released a set of brushes, 6 eye brushes for $25, and I did not get those, so those look like this. Morphe makes good quality brushes, but I had similar brushes at home, and like I said, I do not receive these in PR, so I was just trying to save some money. Now that you know what's in the collection, let's see how the collection performs. I just want to let you know, as far as what's on my face, we are just starting out with a plain base. I am wearing the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation. Of course, sunscreen under that, and I let it set in for a good hour before I put on any makeup. And then I did just gently set under my eyes with the smallest amount of powder. I did not purchase the brush set, so I did just pick, these are the Jeffree Star Morphe, and then I don't know where that one came from, but these look remarkably similar and the same, I don't know, the same type of bristle and everything that was in that collection. Let's just open up the products and see what they look like. Okay, so I'm just gonna say first impression right away. I know shade names aren't 100% important unless you're like maybe doing what I'm doing, like a tutorial on the internet. The names are just printed on this little piece of plastic, which, I mean, I keep in them sometimes just so the mirror doesn't get all dirty. But it is kind of annoying if you're trying to show someone how to do it and there aren't really any shade names. So that's just something to keep in mind. But look, you guys, look how beautiful this palette is. So let me open up the other things really quick. I didn't pick up every single color of everything, but I did get one of everything, if that makes sense. In the shimmer highlighters, I did get Fairy Tears, which is the pink one. The next, she has 5 lip glosses. One of them is clear, so technically, I guess, technically 5, but realistically 4. I did pick up the lip gloss in the color Saturn. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's just cool. It's different. I haven't seen anything that wasn't flat across, so that's kind of neat. And then this, I was like on the fence about this because, you know, setting sprays can kind of go either way, but then I seen a video on this and I thought, oh my gosh, this is so stinking pretty. So this is the Seal the Deal Luminous Setting Spray. I had to shake it up really good because it does kind of settle at the bottom. You need to shake it before we use. It looks like this. I don't know if you can see the little sparklies like swirling around. This also, like I said, comes in 2 colors. This is the lighter of the 2. There's one that's more gold, and then there's the rose gold one, which is what I got. We are just going to pull my hair out of my face. We are going to try this palette out. You know, it's one thing for a palette to be pretty, but do the shadows work? Morphe's kind of hit or miss, you know, like some stuff is awesome and then other stuff is like not blendable. You just kind of never know. So if I look down, you guys, anytime, it's just because I have a mirror here so I can see a little bit of what I'm doing. We are going to start, well, with the eyes, and let's see if I can. First, I want to just redo these shade names really quick because some of them are funny. I promise you it'll go fast. So I'm gonna pop up a picture here so we can read along together. We have White Rabbit, Stained Glass, Baby, Zero, Marcelin probably, C137, which I think is a beautiful shade. I'm really excited. Zeppelin, Devil in a Dress, Pisces, Banana, and it's not yellow, it's either, but it's whatever. Emotional Bruises, Pixie, Fight Club, love that shade, Prestige, Jericho, Bambi, 3553, Cosmos, Life Support, and Rabbit Hole. I'm going to start with a big fluffy brush, and I am going to go into, I'm gonna go into Emotional Bruises. So, just gonna get some on my brush, tap it off, and I'm gonna go right in my crease. Okay, so I've got emotional, I'm gonna put just a little bit more on the side, Emotional Bruises in my crease there. It looks like that. Okay, so I'm gonna take the smaller fluffy brush that I've got, and I'm gonna go into Fight Club and just deepen up. It's just very similar shade, just a little bit darker. And I'm gonna go take that into kind of the outer corner to deepen up that shade. Don't want to take it too low. I am not claiming to be like a pro at makeup or anything. This is just me testing out the palette, so please don't be like, oh, that chick thinks this, she knows what she's doing. I'm also going to take that same Fight Club shade, and I'm just going to put it on the inside here, in this inside corner. So far, these shadows are blending really, really nicely. So I'm just gonna go back in with the brush I used, the first one with the lighter shade on there. And I'm just going to put a little bit of this first shade here, the matte White Rabbit. Just put a little bit on the brush, tap it off, and then kind of use that just to blend these edges. Okay, once we've done that, I'm gonna go back in with the smaller brush again. I'm not gonna add any more product. I'm just gonna go back in and just, since I wiped some of that away, just really define that outer corner and the inner corner. Okay, so this is what that looks like. Now I'm gonna go in, woo, it's starting to get warm in here. I'm gonna go into that what was it? C137. I think this shade is so, so pretty. It is the darker sparkle right here under White Rabbit. And I'm not gonna put it exactly in the middle. I'm gonna put it kind of on each side of the middle. Does that make sense? So I'm just gonna go in with this little brush here. It's just a little bit smaller than the small fluffy brush I was using for the darker color. And I'm gonna see how it goes on a dry brush. If it doesn't work on the dry brush, I'm gonna wet the brush a little bit and try again. Ooh, almost forgot my little tap. Ooh. So I don't know if you guys can see, I hope, oh yeah, you can see a little bit. It is actually going on pretty well. I thought I was gonna maybe have to use my finger, but that's kind of cool. You can actually, these go on without, I bet it gets really sparkly with a dampened brush, but that's kind of neat that you don't have to dampen the brush to get payoff. That's really nice. Okay, so I got the dark color on each side. We're gonna do the same to this side. Okay, so I have that color on the middle, on both sides of the middle. Now I'm gonna go in with this more flat, short flat brush, shader brush, and I'm gonna go into the stained glass shade, which is that very top. Oh my god, I just put my finger right in that. Cute. Into this, sorry, blooper, into the stained glass shade right next to White Rabbit. And we're gonna put that lightest shimmer shade right in the middle. Okay, so you can see it. I am gonna go ahead and do the other side with the brush, and then I'm gonna go in with my finger and just kind of brighten it up. Okay, I like it. I'm gonna use my finger, and I'm just gonna rub that into that shade like so. I'm just gonna tap it over the middle again where I wanted to kind of brighten that up. Just gonna go over with that brush that already has shadow on it and just kind of blend it. I don't know what just happened to my voice. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna go back with not the biggest brush I use, but the second one with the darker color on it. And I'm just gonna kind of go in and just lightly blend right above my crease. Blend away any sparkles that got a little too high up. It is okay to go back and clean up. Then I'm gonna take, lastly, the biggest brush with that lighter color still on there and just kind of blend a little more here. I'm loving that. Now the one that looks kind of like a round tip bullet, this one, we're gonna go into that Fight Club shade, and we're just going to lightly put a little bit of shadow on that, and we're just gonna kind of go right on our lash line, right in our lower lash line, and just put a little bit of that color. We're not gonna go all the way to the middle, just kind of like this outer corner and connect it like so. And we'll do the other side. Oh, you guys, I think this is so pretty. I am absolutely loving it. Okay, so let's try the next thing. This isn't by Morphe or anything, but this is by M Cosmetics, and it's the Pick Me Up mascara. I've been using this the last like week or so, and I really like it. It's a thinner mascara formula, so I'm able to like go through as many times as I want without it clumping. Okay, so I'm not gonna try to make it any darker than that because I'll probably end up getting it on my face, you know me. I did put a little tiny bit of blush on. With the lights you really can't see it. And this is not highlight, believe it or not. This is just me and the ring lights being really warm. So let's go in and let's try some of the Morphe Madison Beer highlight. And again, this is in the color Fairy Tears. Doesn't feel thick or anything, so I'm gonna go ahead and just start kind of putting my fingers here. I did start a little low. Because of the pinkiness to it, I was thinking almost like just using it as a substitute, like for a blush. I don't know. I get pretty red anyway, so I don't wear a lot of extra blush. I will wear like a lot of bronzer if I'm filming and using the lights because it makes me look really pale if I don't. Can you guys, oh yeah. Can you guys see that? That's nice, and it did add some color, I think, on there. So it doesn't seem to be bothering my foundation at all underneath, which I guess was probably something important to note. Like, it's still there. A lot of like the creamy highlighters and stuff will just kind of take it off, and that's not good. Okay, so I can definitely see the highlight. You know, some people are not happy with it because it wasn't like totally bling. Now you could go in on top of that and put any of these shimmery shades on there while it's kind of tacky, and just definitely like spice those up a little bit. I'm just gonna take a little bit of that stained glass. I'm just gonna yeah, see, you can really see that now. Just take a tiny bit over here just so I am the same on both sides. Okay, that's super good to know. I'm gonna take the smallest, the smallest little round brush that I have on there. It looks like there's stuff on it, but I promise it's not. I like cleaned it off and I didn't use this one actually. I'm also gonna go into that stained glass again. I'm gonna use that as my inner quarter highlight and just slightly under the arch of my brow. My brows are getting a little crazy. I have a brow appointment on Saturday, so those will be back to looking fantastic. Well, one of them anyway. The other one is like never cooperates with me. And then we're just gonna take some of that stained glass shade onto that brush, and we are going to pop it into the inner corner of our eye as our highlight. You can use as much or as little as you want to. Okay, so that is for, I promise the eye look is complete. We have the highlighter. Now we just have the lip gloss and the setting spray to try. So again, this was the color Saturn. Let's try this. Let's see how the formula is. Okay. It has way more pigment than I thought it was gonna have. It's more like, it's like a gloss and a liquid lipstick had a baby. It's not really sheer because it does cover. I got a spot where I bit my lip and it does cover that. I really like that color. And see, you could add a lip liner to it and like a nude color or just a slightly darker color than this just to give it some more color. But I think with having like such a pinky, like dramatic eye look, the kind of nude, really like basic low-key lip like looks really good with this look. I'm loving the sparkles. So overall, oh, almost forgot. We got this shiny stuff. Now I know I'm already shiny, but this is gonna make me glow, you guys. I hope it looks as cool as me as it did on other people. Okay, so here we go. It smells so good. Okay, let's take our little things down here. Oh, my hair's like wet from the mist, you guys. I'm feeling myself. I think it looks really pretty. You see that glow? Holy crap. I wish this would have came out in like June, but well, we can use it for fall. So, really quick, I'll just go over my quick little review of it. The palette is beautiful. The colors are amazing. Every color that I used today blended amazing. Look at my fingerprints. Blended amazingly. The shimmers worked with the brush and the finger. Like I didn't have to like wet my brush or anything like that. So that was awesome. My highlight brush is just sitting here. So yeah, the shadows perform really well. I heard great things about the brushes. I use very similar Morphe ones. Morphe brushes are always good and they're a pretty good deal. The lip gloss, I'm really happy with the color. I would definitely like buy this one again. I think it's really, really pretty. Again, it's not sticky, but it is really, really glossy, and it does have enough coverage. If you have like a freckle on your lip or you bite your lip or something, it's not gonna show. The liquid highlight, you know, it's not bling bling bright, but you can use the little bit of shadow over it, and it definitely does intensify that sparkle. I thought it was pretty on its own too. You can kind of use it in the place of like a cream blush. And then the setting spray, the seal the deal. It comes in 2 different colors. It smells amazing. Sometimes setting sprays can smell so gross. But that one is really, really gorgeous. It gave me this beautiful glow here. Overall, I'm absolutely in love with it. I am super happy with my purchase, and yeah. Anyways, if you haven't already, please subscribe, hit that like button. We did just hit 200 subscribers. So we will be announcing the winner on Sunday for the big giveaway. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.